Life gets busy, and full meal prep isn't always realistic. Between work, school, family, and everything else, it's usually the first thing to go. But instead of giving up completely, I started meal prepping just the main part of my meals. And it saved me time, money, and honestly, my health. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I do it and how you can make eating better way easier, even on your busiest weeks. Today, we will be prepping a different breakfast using some of the same ingredients and then using a few more. This week, we are going to be making high protein baked egg bowls. And I'm excited. This is a new to me recipe. I got this from Becky with Acre Homestead. And I will link the original recipe and Becky's video so that you can go and see how she makes it. I'm basically going to be following Becky's video. So this recipe is actually one that Becky on Acre Homestead did a video on recently. And she changed some of the ingredients just a little bit, and I will be following more her recipe, but I will link the original recipe and Becky's video as well. So it bakes at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes, and we're going to cover it with foil for the first 20, and then we'll take that off, let it continue to cook, and then I'll let you know how long it actually takes in my oven. So we're just going to prep the zucchini. I'm just going to cut the ends off, make sure that there are no bad spots anywhere, and that I need to trim. So this recipe looked delicious, and I can't wait to try it. If you eat high protein or low carb or ketovore, and you have some delicious recipes or you'd like to share with us, please do. Drop it in the comments. I would love that. So we're just going to, so you can't really see that. Let me just back up a little. The bell peppers. Oops. I know, I grabbed the smallest cutting board I have. But we're just going to rough chop that. I don't want them too small. I kind of want them big. If you don't have a bell pepper, fresh bell pepper on hand, but you do have frozen bell peppers and onions, or if you don't like bell pepper, you can totally leave it out. But if you have the frozen, you can totally use that as well. We are going to shred . Easiest shred I've ever done. In the skillet, I have about a tablespoon of avocado oil. Oh, there's the oven. So the sausage is in the skillet. It is sizzling away. We want to get a little color on that. It is fully cooked already, but I want some color on it. It is more appetizing. It also brings out the flavors. Starting to get a little color. Now we are going to put the zucchini in. Then give it a little salt. So we are just going to let all this liquid cook out because we don't want that in our eggs. So we have a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's give that a good mix. You want all those delicious flavors combined, and oh, that smells good. put the bell peppers in. All right, we're gonna call that good. I sprayed the Pyrex dishes, bowls if you will, with avocado oil. I am going to crack a dozen eggs into the blender. Just gonna do them one at a time. This is the 1 cup of cottage cheese. And now we are just going to blend it and make the eggs as creamy as possible. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the cheese in with that. Hopefully it's still warm enough to melt the cheese. If not, it'll melt in the oven. Nope, totally fine. Still mixed in. I think it needs a little more cheese. Okay, I think that looks better. Don't need that. So we're just going to try to evenly put the meat and zucchini mixture into the bowls. So we are going to, oh, that looks very creamy and frothy. And I might have overfilled those other two. Let me see if I can take some of that out. That's fairly even. We're gonna call that good. And let me clean up the edges of these bowls. We're gonna get those in the oven and we will be back. So this is what it looks like. It's quite hot. So we're gonna do a little taste test. I'm excited to try it because you never know until you try, right? It smells very good. See that steam? That is so good. Delicious. That is very good. I cannot taste the cottage cheese at all. And the seasoning is on point. I will definitely be making this more often. I'm gonna have to get some more containers. I will also say that the zucchini has disappeared. You can't even see it. So if you have kiddos that do not like vegetables, and if they see something green, they're gonna throw a fit, this is the way to go, because you cannot see So you see this right here? That's just a little piece of zucchini, and they're not gonna know what that is, but it's delicious. I love it. So I generally do 3 eggs for my breakfast meal, or my first meal of the day. I did 12 eggs and I got 5 meals. So with the cheese, the sausage, the vegetables, which was really just the zucchini and the bell peppers. But you could totally add any type of vegetable you want. I would just saute them down a little bit. If you like crunchy vegetables, just throw them in there raw. If you don't like meat, or you don't want to put meat in your eggs and you just want more like a veggie omelet type thing, you could totally just load it up on veg as well. It's all about the seasoning. And I'll tell you that the cottage cheese did not detract from it at all. So I don't know if you can see that very well. It's very good. And when you bite into the bell pepper, you can still, there's bite to it, but it's not crunchy. And the flavor is just like a little pop, and it's delicious. Next time I'll put a lot more red bell pepper. I also think that you could probably make this just in a casserole dish, and it would be just as good. I would say leave the aluminum foil on until, I left mine on for 25 or 30 minutes. 25 minutes, I think. And it took 40 minutes exactly. It came out perfect. And I couldn't be more thrilled. I don't know if you can see that very well. So it does look like you can see a little bit of the zucchini right there. And maybe that's because some of those pieces didn't get as done as the other pieces. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I will be making it in the future as soon as I get some more meal prep bowls. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I hope that you'll consider subscribing and liking the video. It helps the channel grow. And I appreciate you for watching. I hope you'll be back on Mondays for more meal prep videos. God bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine down upon you and give you peace. Amen. I'll see you next time, friends.